Hi there, I'm Chris Campbell, Senior Litigation Counsel at Baker Hughes and Head Coach of the South Carolina Vis Moot teams at the Charleston School of Law and the University of South Carolina School of Law. As an in-house counsel that regularly deals with disputes around the globe, I know firsthand that familiarity with international legal principles as seen in mediation, arbitration, and the Convention for the International Sale of Goods, i.e. the CISG, are of critical importance. Which is why co-coach Brent Klingscale and I set out on this journey to create opportunities in the international legal market for South Carolina law students and to showcase the talent and skill of the South Carolina legal community. Fundamentally, we recognize that if my fellow in-house counsel, aka clients, are unaware of the capability of South Carolina practitioners to handle such matters, or our judicial system's ability to facilitate such resolution, they will not hire South Carolina lawyers. And even worse, they may elect to avoid investing in the state altogether, which is a real shame because, as we know, South Carolina lawyers are among the best in the world. This year's competition asked the students to look at the procedural and substantive legal questions regarding two primary points. First, whether allegations of bribery and corruption were sufficient to stay or require bifurcation before a private international tribunal. And second, whether or not an unmanned drone is an aircraft under international legal principles, and in particular, the CISG. Answering these questions required application of case law across various jurisdictions, treaty and convention analysis, and of course, zealous advocacy from our students. Our students rose to the occasion and went toe-to-toe with some historic academic powerhouses throughout the competition. But enough for me. In the video you're about to watch, you'll see some pictures and videos from the week in Vienna, including those from the competition, around the city, and even the United Nations headquarters, which the students were invited to tour via their participation in the competition. What you won't see is the hundreds and hundreds of hours put in by our students in preparing two 50-page memoranda of law and preparing oral submissions that they have been fine-tuning for the past 7 months. Enjoy the presentation, and I'll see you on the other side.
I would describe it as challenging, rewarding, and memorable.
Busy, challenging, but rewarding.
Informative, collaborative, and international.
Difficult, unique, and rewarding.
It was exhilarating, exhausting, and rewarding.
Overwhelming, engaging, and collaborative.
International, invigorating, and unforgettable.
As chair of the South Carolina Bar International Committee and as one of the coaches for our Vis Moot international teams, I just want to say bravo to the Charleston School of Law International Vis Moot team and the University of South Carolina Law Vis Moot team. They competed this year in the Wilhelm Vis Moot competition, which is the World Cup of moot competitions in the world. Over 400 law school teams compete in Vienna in a great competition. Our two teams did extremely well, and we are so very proud of them. And I look forward to their participation next year in Vienna, Austria.
I decided to participate in the VIS because not only do these students inspire me for their passion to learn international law, they inspire me in my own private practice. And going forward, there is a whole world of legal professionals out there that normally students in Charleston don't get to see. And this is great for their educational experience to be able to expand beyond the borders of South Carolina.
I've always had an interest in international law. I got my undergraduate degree in international business. I did the international MBA. I'm on the International Law Journal. So this was just another step to push me into the international realm of law. And I would say it's been the most rewarding out of all my experiences.
It was something new that I hadn't been exposed to in my normal law school coursework. It was very intriguing and very exciting to try something new.
I've always had an interest in international law. I'm also on the International Business Journal, and so this was just another avenue to explore that interest.
I decided to participate because I was looking for something to improve my oral advocacy skills, and this seemed like a really unique opportunity, and so I decided to just jump into it.
I actually came into law school not knowing anything about international law, and when I heard about the Vis Moot and that was what it was focused on, as well as arbitration, which I didn't know anything about, I looked at it like an overall learning experience and being able to better understand what that looks like in actual practice. And it's just been a blessing to get to learn about those things.
Coming from a law school in South Carolina and being an American, we're not exposed to international law and what being a lawyer or practicing law looks like in so many other countries in the world. And the Vis Moot has offered such an opportunity to be exposed to international law and what it means to be a part of a lawyering community internationally.
For me, it's all about the students. I want them to be the best that they can be for the South Carolina community, but also as representatives of South Carolina throughout the world.
I think for me it was more about just wanting to try something new. I'm a first generation law student, and so I came into law school not knowing anything, and this just seemed so out of the ordinary from experiences I've heard from other students, and so it was just really captivating to me to get to try something that I didn't really hear anything about and kind of go into it just open-minded and ready to see what was in store for me.
Yes, I did enjoy my experience with the Vis. It was really exciting to get to meet people from all over the world and learn new things about international law.
I have taken away from the Vis Moot experience that there's a whole community out there that otherwise the students wouldn't be exposed to, and in international law there is a strong force driving these kinds of educational and academic experiences to bring students to the forefront of arbitration and show why in the international commercial community this is very important.
Well, I've learned a lot about international law in particular. I've learned civil law, more common law, different areas of arbitration, and different rules from different arbitral tribunals, whatnot. So yes, I would say that has been the most rewarding portion of the Vis Moot.
It's been fantastic. Like I said, I think I kind of underestimated the gravity of this competition coming in, but when you're in the opening ceremonies and you see thousands of people here all united under this competition, it really is a beautiful experience, and it's something that I am so gracious for and will really cherish.
Definitely. This has been one of the most busy experiences of law school, and some of the most of my time has been put into it, but I would do it all over again if I could. I'm sad it's coming to an end, and I would absolutely recommend it because the more that you put into it, the more you get out of it.
I would recommend this to everyone. It was a fantastic experience and I'm so thankful to have been a part of it.
So I've learned that American law is very different from international law, and we sang the CISG song at opening ceremonies, and we've gotten to walk down the street with people who have commentary that we cited within our briefs, which was very special. So there's definitely a lot of people here that are very influential in the international law community that we've gotten to be around and experience.
100%. It has been extremely worthwhile. On the international side, I've learned a vast amount of knowledge, but I think one of the things that I've learned the most from the students is their ability to just pull themselves up by their own bootstraps and take on hard tasks, and they've been really inspirational to me, even in my own practice, because I look at them and I go, well, if they can do something like this, I should be able to handle South Carolina law in my own practice. So they've been, I've learned a lot from them.
Definitely. I think just the brain exercise of it, of figuring out a whole new different type of law, just really learning about the two different legal systems between common law and civil law. And I think just seeing how it transpires from being a brief to being an oral argument to a line of questioning. And I would just truly recommend it to anyone, and I think it's a great experience for anyone who's interested.
The book?
Yes, 100%. By supporting this, they give students the opportunity to learn, grow, and gain new perspective on the world.
Future years?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. I'm sticking around as long as you will have me.
I hope so.
Absolutely. You guys are stuck with me for as long as you will let me participate.
Absolutely. I'd love to continue to be able to support the Charleston School of Law Vis Moot team and see them succeed in years to come.
Absolutely, I'm a Vis Moody for life.
As long as y'all continue to allow me to be a coach, sure.
Definitely. I'm really excited to be back here next year with my teammates and hopefully get a few more coaches and really just see it grow as a program and really just get better every year. That's the goal for anyone, is just to improve year by year.
Oh,
It depends.
a drone is not an aircraft.
Absolutely not.
It is absolutely an aircraft.
A drone is an aircraft.
Absolutely not.
You know, there are many thoughts and commentaries, but I would refer to the CISG on that question.
A drone is an aircraft according to the Chicago Convention.
No! Drone is not an aircraft.
So, there you have it. The first chapter of the South Carolina teams competing in the Vis Moot. As you will have heard from the students, there is something important and special about this program, and I think presents a unique opportunity for the schools, but also for the state of South Carolina and the South Carolina legal community. To that point, the Vis is a major reason why I'm an international disputes practitioner, and it is a gateway and pipeline into the profession. I only wish that this program had been available when I was in school so I could have competed for the state of South Carolina. As a result of the school's participation over the last 2 years, we have great results to report. One student has been invited to clerk for an international arbitration boutique in Milan, Italy. 2 others have been recruited to join national arbitration practices where they will be working with the aviation, energy, and oil and gas sectors. Better yet, because of the potential demonstrated via the students, the International Chamber of Commerce's Court of Arbitration and the USCIB have visited the Palmetto State looking to recruit future talent for further development and relationships with each of the schools. This happened because of the students and would not have been possible without the support of each institution, the broader South Carolina legal community, and supporters at various law firms. So to all of them and to all of you watching, we have this to say. Thank you to each and every person and organization that supported these students, either with your time or your financial contributions. We absolutely could not have done this without you. So it is our hope to increase engagement with the broader South Carolina community in years forward, and we hope to see this as a statewide endeavor representing the South Carolina practitioners on the global stage. And if you're watching, I hope that you'll be involved too. Our contact information is available at the end of the video. And if you'd like to make a financial contribution for 2024 season, or you'd like to help coach with brief writing or oral advocacy, we'd love to have you. Not only is it a great way to be involved, it's a fantastic clinic to learn about international arbitration, dispute resolution, and, well, that good old CISG. Again, thank you so much, and the best is yet to come.